no fail. Hold strong, people. Hold strong. Revolutionary, frontline standing, solitary. Mind state, kinda scary. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and put me on the front line. 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 Follow me until the end. Follow me if you can. Heart beating faster. Don't forget to breathe and put me on the front line. Put me on the front line. Put me on the front line. Put me on the front line.
Up, up, Flat Earth family, how you guys doing? I apologize for the chat. Ted, what's up, sir? Trouble, thank you for stopping by again. Thank you, thank you. Alan, welcome, sir. Stopping by. But like I said earlier, I have a few topics I want to go. It will be nothing like it was. Apologize, kind of sidetracked the hell out of Oh, what is up, Sin? How you doing? Wow. Like I said, Gary kind of derailed everything, kept it all to one topic, 5G. We all know he doesn't want. What did I expect? I decided definitely want live stream. Relax, relax. Expectations of trying to make this happen. Loped hard. Just basically goes. Got some things I wanted to show you guys that I relaxed and carried up. Call it that are important for everyone. A lot of things I wanted to say couldn't about. Not gonna jump in. I can get yeah, I want to go over a 5 family rather than care about the truth. Care if trying to get out there is okay. Fix that. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so that should be loud enough. A couple of the settings I have and a couple of the actually acting kind of irritating how that goes. Hopefully that'll fix it. Ongoing. Okay, so chat back. All right, how about now? Is one audio a little bit better on that one now? Copy low. One thing always guarantee. No, guys, because I don't. All right, so that should be hopefully loud enough that you guys can hear me perfectly. Um, up and on. Good now. Hope. Nope. Sound. Nope. It sounds as if someone is turning your mic up and down. It's your stream or your comp. It is my stream. Let me go ahead and fix that. I know exactly what it is then. God, I'm family, and you guys help me out. Let me know at any time because I'm watching the chat too if it's gonna be better. Yeah, so that should be almost too. That should be too loud. I'll turn it down, but I want to make sure that you guys can hear me fine. What's up, George? How you doing, sir? Hey, okay, I see. Watch, watch. It's magically gonna get all better. Let me know if it's quality, quantity of get rather than the quality. So that now it should be perfect. Not, I don't know what it is. We're gonna figure it out. Hey there, cats. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Kind of dealing with some audio issues at the moment, but we're gonna get that fixed. Anything else? Lowered my bandwidth, so we're good. One big pond. How you doing? How about that, Ted? Is that any better? Then okay. So what you guys need to do is take your quality, take it to like 480 right now. Till I don't know why it's been doing that lately, but what I've been doing is, yeah. See, it's telling me. So I got crappy internet, but at the same time, showing me greens. I don't know why it's doing that, but lower it a little. I ain't lowering it after this because it's ridiculous. And I will if I have to, guys. But okay. So this is I've never taken my bandwidth lower than it is right now. So if it doesn't work, I'm in new territory now. Um, Stream status says good. What else? All right. So I mean, yeah. Okay. Then I know exactly what it was. Um, Turned off all my or most of my transitions. I don't know what's up with that. I figured out how to do transitions and all that good stuff. You know, fun. I like it all. You know, stuff like this. Give you guys an idea what I'm talking about. You know, stuff like this. You know, it's kind of loud on my end. But when I play the recording back, the transitions aren't that bad. Watching the green earth behind your screen, it's skipping along with your audio, which appears to be either stream or comp. Laugh out loud. Oh no, it should be good now. Now it should be just fine. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's my graphics. Watch this. Don't know if this will work, but it's pretty cool if it did. Go here. don't think it's that either. Go ahead and turn those down so that way it's not an issue. Stop. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta get my computer bandwidth down. Down, down, down. Of course, you know me. I picked all the visual stuff that's gonna be as fit as anything. Banner. That to keep going. Turn that down. Go. All right. Okay. All right. Censor truth. Now that everything is turned down. There you go. Sounds a lot better. Yeah. Okay. That's what it was. It's my computer. Um. Man, I'm still learning how to figure out, which issue is what. Like, is the computer, or is it OBS? Is it the internet? Could be 1,000 things, and luckily for me, I don't know anything about computers, so I get to figure it all out on my own. But hey, it works. Um, oh, gee, thanks, George. Yeah, and in the back is glitch with the audio as well. Okay, it should be good now. If you guys, like I said, I know you guys feel the need to watch it at 720 or 1080, but it ain't happening right now. Just enjoy. So, like I was saying, I've got those technical issues down and more people in the house. Now we can go into what I was saying. I kind of wanted to go over more 5G stuff. But yeah, the people who were here earlier realized how derailed we got Gary. So one of the things I definitely want to make sure we do before we are all said and done tonight is get a little 4G talk or 5G talk in, because it is a risk. And I got, like I said, I was doing a lot of been doing a lot of chatting and discussing stuff in the G plus side of everything. You guys don't know what that is? It's the Google Plus community. There are dozens and dozens of. If you don't know about it, I don't know what rock you've been living under. But after the stream, I put out another poll. Like I said, I love doing those polls and seeing what everyone thinks about the things that are going on, whether it be globers or flat earthers. And I mean, the things that I find out that these people believe is just insane. So I'm gonna go get to there right now. So let me see. How did I go and get in there? I mean, what have you been up to? Like I said in the what's up ADR? I was saying in the description, and I'm sure a lot of you guys got to share of it, of the stream. Like I said, I'm not going to go into like a bunch of different topics tonight. I wanted this to be the chill flat Earth hangout that we used to be having all the time before I allowed Gary and all these other guys that like to argue in. And that kind of good stuff. So let me see if I can get to the Google Plus world of things. What can we do to counteract 5G? Actually, I would personally, like I said, I just started learning about the 5G aspects of things, but thanks to what was that? Again, I know I plug it so damn much, it's ridiculous. Go check out what was that channel. He did a great stream on 5G, And luckily enough, our family is so widespread and huge on their research. Impress actually tagged a lot of good stuff in there that to counter it. Um, hey, hey, Ted, is there any chance you could get those links, or should I just? Did you put them in the descriptions? Because I love to show you everyone because I know that's a worry about it. Um, One of the things that I remember that happened in this. Go ahead and share it real quick so you guys can see. And I was also thinking about doing like basically like a flat Earth research I guess you would call it stream. So like where everyone shows you what they found in their research and all that good stuff. Thinking about doing it as like you guys like go along or research with me. So instead of it being like a here's what I found in my research, it'd be like, hey, you guys are gonna go along the journey of finding out this research with me. So I thought that would be pretty cool. So I'm thinking about doing a stream on that. Um, sorry, I got or what do you call it? Whatever it is, where everything has to be perfect. There we go. So this is the Google Plus community. If you don't know, um, before I even show that, let me go and do a little census plug. If you are a flat earther and you are not part of my Flat Earth Challenge Google Plus, I don't know what's wrong with you. Go ahead and get your ass over here and become a member of the Flat Earth Challenge. I basically share everybody's live streams. Didn't know Dreads was on earlier. Uh, I share everybody's live streams. So live stream you're watching right now, you're gonna see yourself on it because I believe that everyone should see what everyone is putting out there. Um, yeah, every stream I do, all your guys' streams, if I'm there, I've shared it. I promise you, when they share and like, I am one of the first to share and like it. Uh, with that said, I'd hope you guys are doing the same for mine. Like I said, pointless or cheap advertising for my little community. There is another one that I don't even want to claim as my own. I would honestly like to give it to Flat Earth Accord. If he's out there or anything, I've been trying to get this thing going, and I know he likes doing this, so I want to get him. I actually want to get this to him. There she is. Hey, everything. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So I want to get this Flat Earth Accord, or I want to get Flat Earth Accord onto this. This is the Flat Earth Records. Basically, if you guys see it right there, that's Logic, Big Logic, DJ Logic right there. Um, I want to put as much Flat Earth music here. I noticed, when people are talking about Flat Earth content, music wise, it like they're put their music on like SoundCloud and whatnot. It's hard to find, and it's always mixed with other crap. So I made this community because I want to be able to just feature everybody's stuff. So rather than me having to actually, because it's rough. I try to add things in here as I see them or hear them, but I know there's so much more out there. So if you're make music and you're part of this flat Earth, this is the community I would love for you guys to join, and then that way, you guys get something music wise, you guys can put it here, and then that way, when flat Earth comes through it, you'll be able to just find it. Thank you, everything. I definitely try, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't feel the need to. It's a big deal to me that you guys are here. Everyone that's known me for a while now, you guys all know uh, where I was when I started as a Clover. That's the what I just put the link in the chat is the Flat Earth Records one. So if you know a flat earther that does music, you are a flat earther that does music. I suggest please go join this community, become a member, and post all your music here, please. Um, and eventually it'll be a big smorgasbord of flat Earth music because you can find it, and there's a lot out there. But I want it all here. I think that'd be awesome. See what else I have. I thought I had another one set up for the music, but I wasn't sure. No, that was it. Yeah, that's it. But again, got the Flat Earth Challenge. This one is more posting. You're involved in a debate. This would be a good community to come and join. Um, I always found it, kind of weird that you have a place to share, and then you always have to like go through all these videos and uploads to find a debate that you wanted to see. I try to find as much as I can. Kind of hard knowing when all the debates are going on, but this community has the second one. It's a debate. It only has debates in it. I don't know why. Okay, so that was that. Um, I'm not gonna lie, there are Glovers that come through every once in a while talking crap, but nothing worth a damn. But like I said, this is mainly debates and all that good stuff. So go check that out. It's Google Plus. Let me go back to what I was actually doing at the time when I got here. I wanted to show you, dude, we have to link up soon. I'm in Fallbrook. Censor Truth. Stay tuned because I have some insanely wonderful news coming up, and it's going to be coming very soon. And if you are in SoCal, you are definitely going to want to stand by and listen to this. Let me go through this, and then I'll explain exactly what I'm talking about. So, like I said, I put out a post or a poll, which I kind of like. I like doing polls a lot more than I do just putting out a post somewhere and seeing what happens. I put this post. Everyone knows who the great debate community is. Some hate them. I actually like them. They actually treat me with pretty good respect for the most part. Um, the owner of it, Steve McRae, he's a cool dude. I like him. He's an asshole, but he does help me out when I have questions, and he doesn't just ridicule everything. He doesn't like flat earthers, but hey, you know. So like I said, after the stream, I went over here and the first thing I did was put a poll out, and I asked, does 5G have real health risks, and to those living near or under them, under the new towers being constructed? Now, everyone knows that like these telephone lines, electric lines, they all radiate these frequencies. These things are dangerous. We've known these for hundreds of years. I'm sorry, I'm exaggerating. F it, 100 years. Okay, I don't care. To think like Gary and some of these other people that believe 20% out of 15 people said no real threat to the health. I had a second option. Yes, a health risk. That's all it is. It's a health risk. And then at the bottom, now this is what I was actually pleasantly surprised to see. So let me set it get a little bigger. Oh, come on. So like I said, I was actually pleasantly surprised to see my third option was actually the one picked. Yeah, exactly, Alan. And this is why I was so surprised. So like I said, 20% said no real threat to health. 0% so far has said yes, a health risk. I know it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and push it. The last one, the surprising one, 75% said not enough known about it to know the health risks. From this community, I find that to be an amazing admission. So we should all, give them a round of applause for at least admitting they don't know. Still dumb, but they don't know. George. Mr. 50/50, that's me. Or it's either 50/50 or 99.9% evolution, right? Now, you know, you always get the guys that are in here. I didn't really take these comments as rude as much as just, you know, their opinion. I am a bit concerned that the focus is always on proposed cancer risks, which are likely suspicious. There are other risks that get overlooked in the rush to show the lack of cancer risks, however. Show the lack of cancer risk. I'm not 100% sure what this person was trying to say. I'm hoping what they're saying is you know, uh, there's so much focus on what causes cancer, but there's no there's no papers out saying that these things do that, and there should be. I mean, we've already shown the health risks, and I'm pretty sure there are much more in-depth information about it. I read that just right off the bat, what was in front of me, and like I said, I'm still learning, so I can't really dive too deep in. Given its new, the other person says, fair competition one. Given its new tech, I would not live under one. Would not be the first time there were health risks we missed. That's good. I like that. That's a good comment. And it's not missed. It's that they hidden. It's the issue. We see it. It's just they're not letting us say it, and they're not putting the truth out there. Oh, let's get one thing straight. My name is Sean. So if you call me Shawnee, I want to punch you. Hey, Shawnee. Air is on fire over the whole thing. 5G and robots are going to wipe out human race in 10 years. We should all be terrified. I can't find her video right off the, so it might have been removed. I don't even know what that means. But it's thinking like, you know, 5G and robots are going to take over the world, human race in 10 years. That's when it gets nuttery to me. I don't like when people take it too far. Let's keep it here. Let's keep it what's going on now. But you know, just wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah. So I remember earlier I also told you that I was supposed to debate some guy from this community, from one of these debate communities, and he kind of flaked, and it was like all of a sudden he didn't want to have a debate with me. I don't even get it. Here's another debate community. This is not the great debate community, just debate zone. And if you want to talk to find some dumb people, here, debate zone. And I don't mean to be asshole about it, but like the things they post here, the things they believe here, it just boggles my freaking mind. So, like I said, this was the post from earlier, or the poll from earlier that I showed you guys. You know, 5G is on its way. Did you know it's dangerous? Or people and people are speaking out. 5G is dangerous. 4 to 5G is just the next step. And what's the danger? 5G is bad? Like a question. Okay, see, I'm always happy that 58% of people, and like in the other one was 75, don't know. They not going to tell you you're stupid because they don't know. And they're not going to say they know what's going on. They just don't know. I like that. So, like I said, dealing with I like to come to these little communities just to get an idea of how non-flat earthers think, and it's clear they're clueless. What's up, Jessica? How you doing? Kind of just going over the Google Plus communities that I'm in, and a couple of polls that I put in a couple of them. We've been talking about 5G and its health risks. Now, go ahead and chat. So just let everyone know, Jessica is not a flat earther, but she is pretty damn cool. So she's off limits. Negator XX. Dude, we've talked in the back. You're being pretty decent, but like I said in the description and also in most of the sharing I've done and in the beginning, I have no time for Glovers. Not doing that tonight. If you are a a Glober, and I have talked to you before, and there's no ill will. Tonight is not the night to be here. Um, if I do delete you from this chat, I will fix it for the next one. This one, like I said, and everything, flat Earth only, only chill talk. Jessica, you're allowed to be here though, because you're cool. Especially because you you and Cynic allow me to be on your guys' stream and panel. Regardless, it's fun. Um, what's up, Musicians for Truth? Actually, let me go back real quick because I wanted to you're one of the people that I wanted to let know this is going on. Like I was saying earlier, to everyone that kind of already knows, I'm sorry if you've heard me say it like 5 or 6 times, but this stream, I'm not really doing much topics. It's going to be just hanging out. I want to play some flat Earth music, but I started off basically by wanting to show these communities that I've started for flat Earth. Exactly, musician. Oh, I already blocked them. Listen, people, if you come across a globe earther in this chat right now, delete them. Get them out of here. This is an official flat Earth only plus Jessica live stream. Peace. Back to the old days where it was only flat Earth. I'm actually prefer it right now, especially after earlier. Yeah, like I was saying, so I have these Google Plus communities. I have one that's called Flat Earth Challenge. It's basically just where I post everybody's live streams. If I go there and I like it, I share it. If you see me in your streams, I have shared it here. I've shared it. I like it. So if you ever missing something or going through or Flat Earth Challenge, come join, become a member of it, and you'll get at least all the FE family that I go to. You'll see what they've been talking about and streaming and uploading it. Flat Earth Challenge. Um, Now, like I was saying, I don't want to claim this one as mine. This is called the Flat Earth Records. Yeah, I mean, please, anybody that isn't come and you make music or you love Flat Earth music, come be a member here and post it here. I want as much content as I can. So when we're doing these relax hangouts or you're just hanging out BSing somewhere, you can like go through this and just find whatever music you want, make a playlist, and just relax. That's what the goal of this is. So yeah, again, I'm gonna probably do this a couple times throughout this stream, but I'll go ahead and share the links. This is Flat Earth Records, and again, if anyone comes across Flat Earth Accord before I do, let him know. I actually set this up for him. All right, because he posts a lot of his stuff, and there's stuff I don't see that you guys upload, so I don't always catch everything. So yeah, if it's best if you guys have music or know someone has music and you want people to hear it, put it here. Um, and this is the big grab bag of Flat Earth music. Only Flat Earth. Okay, hang on. So it's this one right here. Not a Flat Earther, but I like his stuff. He's cool. So he's the only one that's not, but otherwise it's all Flat Earth music. Flat Earth streams about music. Yeah, like I said, selfless plugs. I want to see everyone that I encounter, everyone that's subbed to me, everyone at these communities, and eventually get the hell off YouTube is what it's about. I've been hanging around Discord a lot. I'm not gonna lie, Discord it's pretty cool, especially if you're talking safety uh, and also a convenient. It's pretty easy to once you figure it out. I haven't figured out how to do it here yet, but see, there he is. What's up, Logic? Apologize, people. I'm thinking out loud. Got Logic in the back chat. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna get this started up real quick. And if you don't know what I'm saying by that, I hope it's loud. It's loud in my ear too. There he is. What's up, Uber? How you doing, sir? Can you hear me? What up, Dre?
What's up, man?
How you doing, sir? It's been a long time.
Oh, you know what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah. So just let you guys know we're live.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you? I'm just letting you know we're live.
Oh, you're not.
Say again?
Oh yeah.
Okay, what's up, fellas? Sorry about that. I was actually still on Poncho's channel.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is this is just pure hanging out. Whatever build we get into. But I have one rule, which you guys don't have to really worry about. No Globers. Earlier I had a live stream and had Gary on, unfortunately, who just
Yeah, I was listening to that.
Yeah, let me explain. So that live stream this morning, people,
He's funny.
was supposed to be like my great comeback to like YouTube, because I hadn't streamed in 2 weeks, and I wanted everyone to see the new setup, transitions, the whole nine, everything. The research I've been doing, and it was 3 hours of basically arguing back and forth with Gary, talking over me and Helio Skeptic. You guys have no idea. Once I ended that stream, I cussed what I did out, having him on out for hours. I was upset. So, yeah, so basically, I've decided that this stream is 100% flat earth only. I don't care about globe assholes issues and what they want to talk about. If they come in the chat and you guys are there, kick them out. They're not welcome here today.
Yeah, you got to send Gary back to SpongeBob, man.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. So with that, I was also going to upload the conversation me and Gary had a few days ago in a hangout. I recorded it, but I realized that he does that every conversation that no one wants to hear it anymore. So I'm not doing that anymore. Now I'm still debating. I hope no one took that the wrong way. But at the same time, it's here in certain times. I'm not doing that anymore. I want to just build with the family and see what everyone's been up to. Get an opportunity to say, "What's up, Dre? 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 It's been a minute. Uber, shit, I ain't talked to you in forever." You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I kind of just needed a break from the whole YouTube thing, but I got a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? So I've been busy like a motherfucker.
Oh, in mad respect to that.
Matter of fact, I'm actually doing sheetrock right now, but I'm about to wrap it up.
I can't wait, man, because that video you had that you showed, I was like, damn, I want to start building a waterfall
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
that was just an experiment. Was just an experiment.
Oh, for real?
No, it's pretty much going to look like that, but I tore all that down, and I just wanted to make sure I could control the water before I commit to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Now I'm committed because I know I can do it.
And are you running pumps or is it like does it cycle or does it drain out?
No, it's just it's basically the tank I got holds about 14 gallons of water, so I fill it up with like 14 gallons of water, and then it's a large fountain.
Sir, it's water.
Well, whatever, motherfucker. I live in Jersey. Been in Jersey all my life. To me, it's water. So yeah, but anyway, basically, it's a pump that you like an outdoor fountain, and I just basically stuck it in there, ran some hose or whatever up to the top, and then it's gonna be pretty cool though if you into that kind of shit, and I'm into that kind of shit.
I am too. I am excited to see what you have the end result. Because then I'm gonna have to fly to the East Coast and hang out.
I'm gonna make sure I send you some videos or whatever. But listen, that waterfall where it starts at the top is above the television.
Wait, say it again.
The top of it where you saw, I don't know if you remember the original video, the first video I did, but it starts up top. It looks like rain
Yeah,
at the top,
yeah.
and then it collects in a trough and then turns into a waterfall. Well, the TV is right under
Oh, wow. I Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see how you
that. I know, I'm
keep that.
nuts.
And it's a nice size TV, right?
52-inch. Yeah, look here. If you can see this real quick, like this up here, I
Oh,
can't really see what
damn.
I'm showing you, but I made that just recently. I
God
don't know
damn.
if you can see it,
Yeah, I see it.
but anyway,
Yeah,
down in
we can
here,
see it.
the water goes down in the trough, and it goes all the way down to the end and turns into a waterfall. But this area right here is above the TV. If you can see that, where
Your
that's at,
your
it's actually
outline.
above where the TV is going to be sitting.
Yeah, I can see your
Okay,
outline.
I get you.
But yeah, nah, when it's done, it's gonna be hot to death, yo. I told you when it's done, it's gonna be the Madon. It's gonna be the shit.
I want to see it. I'm excited, and I'm not. I'm on the
Well,
West Coast, and I'm excited to see it.
yeah, I was about to say, but right now, see, I'm just down here doing sheetrock and stuff. I just got done putting up like insulation and everything else, and I'm just kind of like doing sheetrock. Did the closet, mirrors, whatever, make it look a little bigger down here because it's really not that big.
That's
But
cool.
it's coming. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good, man. It's gonna be hot to death when it's done because that's what I do.
Well, perfect. So when I got questions about the waterfall I want, I'm hitting you up.
Yeah, see, this is you gonna have to hit me up because there ain't nothing like it. I ain't seen nothing like this, no indoor waterfall like the shit that I'm about to do. Like I Googled shit and YouTube shit and look for all kind of shit and there ain't nothing like it. So I know it's very unique.
Said I'm going one of a kind, and that is all there is.
Oh, absolutely. But that's when I feel alive, man, is when I'm creating shit. So I'm in my creation mode.
Yeah,
I'm creating all kind of shit right now.
yeah. I got real lucky that my dad builds stuff all the time. So once I had my first garage, I was like, first thing I want to do, build something. So I built the
Oh yeah.
like basically a whole wall entertainment center for all my electronics and all that good stuff. And then I started building subwoofer boxes, center consoles. It was fun.
Okay. Speaking of like subwoofers and shit like that, I got all kind of stuff that's being repurposed. Like I got some speakers that are gonna turn into to who knows what. But dude, I've so far I've used ductwork, I've used flashing, like to make stuff. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's when I'm all done, I'm gonna point out everything and tell like people what it is and where it came from.
that's
Turned a flat screen TV mount into a door, a trap door for the crawl space.
damn. You definitely went
I
all
yo,
out.
I repurpose any and everything. My wife is always telling me, "Why don't you throw that shit away? Throw this away." And I'm like, "Nope," because I'll use it one day. And she's like, "Whatever." And here now, I'm doing this basement, and I'm using shit that I put in the garage like 5 years ago. And she's looking at me like, "What the hell?"
That's perfect. That's awesome,
Yeah.
man. I'm honored
But
to know
yeah, man,
someone with that kind of ingenuity because, like I said, man, I could build things, but damn, not like that.
yeah, I can. You know the old term they call it. This is fucked up, but whatever. I'm gonna go there. They call it nigger rigging, nig rigging, and shit. I call it African American engineering. You know what I'm saying? I can whip up some lovely shit real quick
Or you
with,
call
with
it.
some nothingness.
I think everyone from
You know what?
every corner of the world has a saying for what that is.
Well, I think, dude, it's ingenuity, man. That's all it is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I totally agree. Like, look, I'll show you for this. This is one thing I'm gonna show you real quick that I just made, and this is just off the cuff. I was about to throw this out today. Well, this little, I don't know if you can see this. This little platform that I'm showing you, if you can, I don't know if you, let me go over here to where the light is decent. This little platform here that I'm showing you, can you see it now?
Yeah.
All right. This was a mount to a flat screen TV that I bought my daughter like some years ago. Well, I'm going to turn it into a spillway. So what I did was I just basically took some fittings and kind of like screwed them into the bottom and made it work. So then now the water's going to come through the hose. It'll come up to this flat surface, and then it'll just spill off the top. I'll level it, and it'll make a real nice cascading, like waterfall. And this is going to be a part of the main waterfall. But this right here was a mount to a flat screen television, and I repurposed it. Just stupid stuff like that.
Shit. Takes skill, what you call it,
All of this shadow
imagination,
stuff
the whole
here,
nine.
all of this stuff was ductwork that I found in my attic. If you can see all the shiny shit that's here.
Yes,
That's all ductwork that I found in my attic, and I just basically repurposed it, reshaped it. This door over here, if you can see it, I'm about to take the screws out because I'm on my phone, so it's kind of hard. I don't know. All right, so this door opens up into a crawl space, but if you can see, this door is actually a mount from an old flat screen television I just never threw away. And I turned it into a trap door.
It's crazy. See, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Well, that's why I don't throw stuff out. I gotta make some noise for a minute here. But yeah, when I'm done, I'm gonna show you all the stuff that I kind of like repurposed and reused. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck, this dude's."
It's crazy.
So what's been going on?
Man, I've been working my ass off. I had a buddy of mine who kind of gave me an inside tip on how to, use OBS as a broadcast rather than just for streaming. And then just researching.
Okay. Yeah, I've been lacking in that department lately. It's all good though. I'll be back on my game sooner or later. I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work lined up between my basement. I got another basement to do, and then I got some other stuff to do, like in a garage door, and some other shit in a couple weeks.
Hey, see, that's one thing. You mess up and do a great job on your stuff, then friends see it, and then they all want you to build for their, in their basements.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I was just saying, do a great job there, and then all of a sudden, a friend comes by and he's like, "Hey, build that in my basement for me."
Yeah, that's seriously, since I've been doing this stuff, I've been dabbling in it, pretty much for about 20 plus years or so. And every job that I've gotten was from somebody seeing the work that I did. And then they were like, "Yo, can you blah, 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 da, da, da." And I'd be like, "Sure, absolutely." Then I'd go check it out. But I made all the money that I've made on side jobs was from word of mouth.
Yeah, that's when you know you're doing right.
Report any of the best thing was like oh, excuse me. This was probably about the last roof I did in my development was probably like last year. But there was one year, I want to say it was like 2014 or 2013. Between 2008 and 2013, I probably made like 20 grand on my street alone.
Damn.
Easy. And that was like over the course of like like 2 or 3 summers. All word of mouth. No advertisement. All by myself. I do all my jobs solo. That's why they take me so long, because I do it all by myself. But I be giving people the good prices and shit.
Know it's done
So that's
right,
what's
and you
up.
don't have to try to trust no one to do something that you're not 100% sure they know.
hmm
All you.
So yeah, I just that's the kind of shit that I do, man. That's what I do. See, when I got into flat Earth, like I was working in construction, but it was more like the heavy and highway bridge construction shit like that. Uh, but then I was laid off. Dude, I was off probably for like a fucking year. That's when I got into flat Earth. I was in flat Earth hard every day, like 7, 8, 9, 12 hours a day. All I did was like watch videos and research shit. And now that I got back to my normal routine and shit, and it kind of fucked me up.
Oh damn. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I just happened to kind of fall in it at a time when I was idle, and I miss that because man, I miss fucking sitting down, plugging my shit up, and just getting into it.
That's
You know,
crazy. Damn, man. Like
yeah.
I said, I'm excited to see that. I can't wait. Um, what's up, Uber?
Oh yeah,
I know we haven't heard
I
from
can't
you.
wait myself.
Yeah, I want to
Oh,
definitely.
someone else is on the panel.
Yeah, Uber,
What up, Uber? How you doing, bro?
aka
Is yours?
Josh. I think he's on mute right now. He may be just listening in. Um,
Okay.
yeah, and Hugh, I put you in the link, so if you want to jump on, more than welcome. Um, Dojo, if you want to jump on and spit something, that's more than welcome. If
Yo, what's up, guys?
you only want to just let people know what
Uber,
links
what's up?
they can find you at, more than welcome. Come on, man. What's up, Uber? How you been, man?
Yeah, man. What's up to everybody, man? I'm like, damn, cuz I feel like I just kind of ran away from home and shit.
Hey, well, perfect, because that's exactly what I wanted this stream to be. I wanted it just to be flat Earth, just enjoying a stream for once.
Just kick it.
Just kick it. I don't even want to get in
So
an.
what's new? What the fuck is new? I mean, I know it's a lot of shit going on. Like I
Dude,
can't remember.
so do you guys want a really good laugh?
I would love a good
Hell,
laugh.
yeah.
Here,
Laughing's always good. Don't show us a picture of Madonna.
no, I present to you
Oh.
Echo 1.
Echo 1.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I'm presenting you right now.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Big silver ball with NASA on it. What the hell is that?
Believe it or not, that is the first communication satellite.
What? That ball?
Really?
That is Echo 1, gentlemen. Do you want to know what it was? It's
Was that
exactly what it looks like. It was a
floating around in
gigantic
the ocean?
birthday balloon.
Oh, it's a balloon.
It's a half in. It's a half of a millimeter thick mylar balloon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's actually. I'm actually curious to know how the fuck they make that.
Well, here's the thing. You want to know how high they said this thing went?
I would love to.
Where does space start?
What is it? 400 something miles or something like that? Oh.
Yeah. As a handicap, I say 600 just to give them, like no excuse.
All right.
But they say this thing went 1,000 miles.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, I want
That's what I was
miles up.
hang on, Uber. As a Medicare recipient and very high at the moment, I need you to repeat yourself because I could have swore you just said 1,000 miles up.
You sure
Oh,
did?
yes, I did.
Oh,
And
wow.
even better, it circled there for 8 years.
And they've retrieved it.
Oh, and then it
And
crashed to Earth.
Wait, and it's my love.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. Oh, that's some. I need to get me some of that Mylar.
For real.
What the fuck?
It says
Like for people that don't know what Mylar is, basically like a type of plastic.
birthday
It's
balloon.
filmed. Yeah, like the birthday balloons that you go to the store. They fill them up with fucking helium and they float off. You can tear the shit, or if you get too close with a cigarette, it'll just like melt and pop. Even if it's like 14 mil, it's strong for Mylar, but that's not something that's strong at all.
not.
And they retrieved it.
So
Oh, not only that, it was self-healing.
Self-healing. Oh, it's got
For
like
the
fix-a-flat
micrometers,
inside.
guys. For the
It's got-
micrometers.
wait, time out. So wait, like,
it's filled with slime. Every time it gets hit with a micrometeor,
Are
it just oozes a little green shit and seals up.
are you talking about some NASA shit? Are you talking about like, what is it, Twilight?
I'm dead serious. You can look it up. This is the first communication satellite, bro.
That is,
That shit's hilarious, actually.
wow. 8 years, huh? Is that
Well, and even funnier is they thought this was such a good idea that there is Echo 2.
Oh, great. I can't wait to
Now,
see
what's
this one.
what's the date
Now-
of Echo 1?
Guys, here's the thing that I thought of though, and I made a connection with this. Watch this. You ever seen people that have taken pictures of these? Cat, don't walk on my keyboard right now. These silver orbs in the sky.
Yo, you know what? I'm glad you fucking said that. Oh my goodness, cuz I seen one of these fucking things and I am not joking. That's crazy. I thought this was something much bigger though.
Yeah. This thing is 100-foot wide, guys.
Now, and this is supposedly has no propulsion.
Oh,
Just-
well, how it got up there is they show you a cartoon of a rocket. What the hell? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, no, they launched a cartoon rocket and then released it 1,000 miles up. And it lasted for 8 years circling the Earth.
They're full of shit.
So is that like
Oh, yeah.
their official first lie? Or first satellite lie?
Yeah. Official first communication satellite, dude. If you type into Google, here, watch.
Now, where's the payload on this thing? Where are all the electronics and this type of stuff?
At the
Is it supposed to be
Right.
inside?
It's at the Mylar shop.
I was wondering.
It's at the Mylar shop, just left of Jupiter, but
Yeah, you know
but
what?
not
This
quite
sounds like
to
a
Uranus.
bunch of malarkey to me.
No, he didn't.
This
No,
sounds
you
like a
didn't.
bunch of malarkey. Fuck
Oh,
outta here, yo.
jeez.
Yeah, this is malarkey.
Look at watch.
Wow.
What is the first communication satellite?
It's a
There
shiny
you go.
ball.
That is crazy. And these people are like, "Hey, I have an idea. Let's tell them. Let's tell them that this balloon is going into space, 1,000 miles.
Well-
wow, that is Like,
I will say this though, the silver ball that I saw, I don't think it was that. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Whatever it was, when I looked up in the damn sky, it was just kind of it wasn't real big. It was relatively small. Like I can't tell you how high it was. It was something that I could see, and I could tell that it was a shiny ball. And the fucking thing literally, it took off like 0 to 100 real quick, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It wasn't like no slow. It was one of those types of things. It's like here and now, it just pew, just shot away type deal. And I know I saw it. I ain't crazy,
nah,
but
you
it
ain't
definitely.
crazy.
Well, I mean, sometimes when you tell people you saw some strange shit, they think you're crazy. Like, and I tell people this story all the time. And I live in an area where there's a lot of shit going on in the air because it's close to an airport. So there's always something up there. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck when it is, unless they call like a complete halt to air traffic. There's usually something up there because I'm right across the river from Philadelphia International.
Okay.
So one night, one night, me and my neighbor, we were outside talking we were talking to the kids. So there was 3 kids. No, there was 4 kids and 3 adults. Now, the one kid, my neighbor's kid, happened to, he was like, "Oh, what's that?" And he like pointed up in the sky. We all kind of, turned around and looked like a bunch of Smurfs. And it was like this fucking light, and it was just a light sitting there. There's no airplanes, there's no clouds in the sky, there's nothing. It was just a light sitting there, and then all of a sudden, the light turned into a big puff of fucking smoke, and it looked like it was flying away, but it stayed behind the puff of smoke. So just imagine a puff of smoke, and instead of it flying to the left or to the right, it just flew like up, so you couldn't see whatever it was beyond that halo of smoke, or whatever. It was fucking crazy. And the kid was like, "Oh, what's that?" And we all looked up, and we saw that shit, and we all looked at each other like, "What the fuck?" And then we all started discussing how odd it was that there was no airplanes in the sky. And we all of us, all seven of us saw that shit. And I tell people that story all the time, and they look at me like I'm fucking crazy. And I'm like, "Well, I know what we all saw."
Yeah.
And whatever it was, is nothing that could be explained by any type of conventional aircraft, because literally when he said, "Oh, what's that?" and we all looked up, and it seems like, it don't seem like a long time, but for something to be sitting in the sky not moving for like 3 seconds, a light to just be sitting there, and then all of a sudden puff of smoke, and then the light starts to move, and you can tell it's getting further away because it's getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and then eventually you didn't see shit no more. And we were like, "What?"
Yeah, that's crazy because I,
So
I was actually thinking about that the other day. It was like, every day you walk around, you drive at night. How many times, like, you see a shadow or you think you heard something? How many times do you really see something in the distance, not even thinking about it, so you don't even go, "Hey, I thought I saw something," but like, imagine how many things you actually see, but you don't notice you see. Now, that's crazy. Because we could all,
yeah, and then there was another night. I was right in the backyard. And I just got done cutting the grass and doing all this shit or whatever. It was summertime. It was just after like 9 o'clock. It just got dark to the point where the sky is dark. And my wife came outside, and she was like, "You better come in. They're calling for thunderstorms or something." And I'm like, "All right, I'm coming, I'm coming." And then I noticed a fucking light in the sky. And I can tell this was probably about, I want to say, literally maybe 600-700 feet off the ground, if that. It probably wasn't even that high. And all it was a fucking light. It didn't have no shape, and it was completely silent. And my wife saw that too, because I was telling her, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And she looked up, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, look, right there, the light. And then she was like, oh, yeah. She was like, damn, that's weird. It ain't making no noise. And I was like, hell no. I was like, what the fuck is that? And she just walked in the house because she don't, when she comes across shit like that, or I talk to her about weird shit, she just kind of like make pretend that it don't exist and just ignores it or plays it off. Yeah. But she saw that shit. It was a fucking light. It was a fucking light flying across the goddamn sky, and it wasn't making a single sound. And she seen it and I seen it. And she'll tell you that she saw it too. She won't discuss what she thinks it was or whatever, but she'll tell you that she saw it.
See, that's
So we seen some strange shit around here.
See, I've been out backpacking and like I hear things that you don't hear around a city that I wouldn't even describe as an animal, but to even start to imagine what it could be is insane. But then you got to remember that, for instance, like a mountain lion. Mountain lions don't sound like a kitty cat. So you'll hear a mountain lion, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it sounds like an old lady screaming at the top of her lungs. So
Well,
I mean,
shit, have you ever heard cats in heat?
unfortunately, yes, I have.
Hey, that make me wonder. It makes me laugh for a minute. If you say that, that makes me laugh at why they call mature women cougars.
Yeah, because they on the prowl.
What is up, Flat Earth Unity? How you doing, sir?
Not even that, but you gotta think that
What's up, brother?
wonderful. How y'all doing? Wonderful. How y'all doing? It's just because this more older woman in her 30s and 40s knows their body better, and for the most part, they may get into it better. You know what I mean? So they may scream as like Sean just said line, dude. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I fuck with it.
Yeah, boy, that's some good wax.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just don't say that to your girl, though. You know what I mean?
She might fuck around and be like, "What?"
Yeah, pull out those claws and.
No,
The lady that I'm with now is the reason that I come to that conclusion, because we're both not young, and she's definitely more into it than any younger woman I've ever been with.
Okay.
See, the thing about like with the older women, especially if you really got an older lady, not like one of these
Yeah.
type women nowadays that just freaky because it's just how it's popular to be that type of woman now. When you get one of these old school type sophisticated women, that's when you got a real one. Yeah, that's where it's at.
Sean, have you ever had the chance to be out on a lake or a little pond, like overnight?
Oh yeah, many of times.
I didn't grow up around here, so I don't know what's like, like in this area. But it's like little ponds. And
Where are you at?
I'm in Yucca Valley, California, but I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and it's like
Okay.
it's like real natural around that area. And fucking man, you get out on them like little what they call lakes, and man, you'll hear some shit out in the water and on the little banks that'll make you fucking scared. I don't care how tough you are. I don't give a shit until somebody points out what it was, and then you realize, oh, it was a bullfrog, but it sounded like sounded like 3 people running, because it was like 6 bullfrogs like jumping around like at the same time. Man, that shit crazy, really.
I highly suggest anybody who has not been camping or backpacking. They have a few. I've seen a few of them on YouTube. You type in animals of the wild that don't sound like what you think they are, or it's like animals that don't sound like they are, or something like that. You're gonna hear animals that the sounds that you don't even think exist. These are, I guarantee you, 90% of the monster stories you hear about, like from ancient times, are regular animals making these weird, crazy ass sounds, and people just not knowing. I'd be more convinced of that than anything.
Oh, I can roll with that because if you've heard 2 raccoons fight, not 2 raccoons trying to mate, not them making cute noises like kitty cats and shit.
Come out. When have you ever heard a raccoon sound cute? or
Oh, bro, like you ain't never heard them like make these little turtles. They make these little turtles.
oh yeah, like
or like
the
little chirping type noises. You
like
know, they don't sound scary if they don't want to.
yeah, it's got like a almost like a
You ain't never.
it's like a faint
You ain't never
gargle.
heard a beat. About the faint gargle.
It's crazy. I know what you're saying. I've never heard one.
Right.
I've never heard one sound happy, but
You ain't heard nothing. You ain't heard nothing until you heard Sasquatch with the bubble guts.
oh man, I think we gotta wait for McVice to actually get on the panel to talk about that one.
You know, but by the time I was 15, I say my family owned like 3 or 4 raccoons over that time, a few ferrets, you know, a bunch of like little animals, and man, we had this albino raccoon out on gave it to some people. That motherfucker was like running with dogs and shit, like looked like a Shih Tzu running beside dogs and shit.
Motherfucker was eating gravy train and kibbles and bits.
Shit, that was they eat either way.
The Cadillac. It's bacon.
Look, if you have
Bacon strips.
you comes around feed, guarantee your
Oh,
dog
yeah,
once raccoons will fuck them up for that food.
Yeah, them coons ain't no joke.
The-
We got them tough around here.
Them raccoons. He had pit bulls that he was like, I'm gonna show y'all how my pit bull, because the raccoon was in his backyard. He's like, I'm gonna show y'all. Man, he set that raccoon. All right, he set the dog on the raccoon. That raccoon fell on his back and tore the dog's stomach, guts hanging out like sausage.
He's
Like,
like
Damn, man.
You
That
making
shit
me hungry.
Nasty.
Wow.
He said like sausage. Yeah,
And the worst part is the first thing out of your mouth is makes you
y'all at the
hungry.
same time.
All right.
Oh snap! Yeah.
All right, well, I gotta say something. If anybody was witnessing a lot of buffering a second ago, that was because I am an idiot and I decided to close out a window with the live stream on it. So it's not. It wasn't running too happy for the moment. I gotta. I looked in one of the chats and I think everything was like, "Yeah, it's buffering for me too." I looked down and I'm like, "What did I do with that window?" And I remember
go to
I closed
satellite
it.
view Uber, show them what it looked like where I'm at. Like that shit's beautiful.
Oh, okay. Everyone stop because I actually completely forgot to make this announcement. It is official. Not officially pinpointed to a date, but SoCal Flat Earthers, the first week of May, we are definitely having a Flat Earth meetup. Right now, me and D.Marble are kind of just, making sure our schedules will meet up and work out perfectly. I know he's flying out. He's not going to have a lot of time, but he's going to fly in and excuse me. And I'm going to try to figure out if we're going to have it down here in San Diego or we're going to go north to LA to do it. I got to figure out what airport he'll be coming out of. But it is official. I've already talked to him. I'm already starting with my promotions, the uploads. But the first week of May, doing the SoCal meetup. Wanted to get that out there. So anybody in SoCal, now you know.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, Sean. I ain't able to move nowhere at the moment, but I would definitely attend. I'd love to bring all my little children and shit.
Yeah, you said you're what you're Northern Cali, aren't you?
Hell no, I'm in Southern Cali like you, but I'm just in Yucca Valley, and that's like what, ain't like 2.5, 3 hours from San Diego.
2 hours, 2.5. Well, it depends on when. And you need to call Uber.
Hey, I'll be right back.
You got that? You get it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's like I said. This is more for me personally. It's more get my first. Remember, almost been a year. I haven't yet to be gone to a meetup yet, so I'm kind of just happy to actually put a face to the names and hope everyone shows up. I'll have 100% information within the next week to give to everyone. Like I said, me and D.Marble kind of just working out. I'm trying to work out his schedule. So I, definitely want to make sure I meet the man that fucking had a lot to do with me becoming flat Earth. So that's the only reason why we haven't. I haven't had a meetup before that.
You
But
had
yeah,
buffered out who? Did you say?
D.Marble.
Oh hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, so we're trying to plan all that out. But it will be the first week of May. Yeah, everything. I'm gonna find out where he's flying. He's flying out of because I know he has some personal stuff he's actually doing in that time frame, and SoCal is actually on his way. So I just got to find out what airport he'll be coming out of, and then I'll start independently messaging a few, and then I'm gonna have that upload up within the week. But yeah, it's actually going to happen this time. Yeah, because I know like Dojo, I know you're up there. Everything, you're up there. Alan says I'm in South Bay. Well, then maybe everyone here in San Diego, we should get one of those buses and head up to LA if that's where he's going to be at. We'll see. I
Hell
don't
yeah,
know.
that's what's up too.
Like I said, I
See,
didn't.
if it was to happen,
Go ahead.
that shit would be more feasible because my girl got family all throughout there, and we can like actually like lay 5 kids somewhere.
Yeah, I realized San Diego it's a wonderful place to visit, but it is crappily located when you're talking about people from different states meeting up. And I was thinking about Vegas, but let's keep it real. That's a bad idea. I, I don't know about you guys, but I don't need to be in Vegas. I don't need to be at a table. I'm good. No Vegas for me.
Hell no, it doesn't even appeal to me like at all.
Well, you gotta. So I played a competitive flag football for 14 years, and we did every year we go to Vegas for one of the big tournaments, the money tournaments they had up there. So I've been to Vegas at least 45 times in my life, and I'd say probably around the 5th or 6th time you go to Vegas, Vegas is not Vegas anymore. Then a buddy of mine lived out there for about 5 years, and he played semi-pro hockey. And I'd go out there and hang out, and I wouldn't even go to the strip. So now Vegas isn't Vegas to me anymore. Vegas has I don't care about no damn freaking. I'm not gambling. You're not taking my money. So yeah, Vegas is out of the question. That's for sure. But we're gonna do SoCal. So
My girlfriend's family from LA, when they come up here, they're all like stopping at all the little Native American casinos and shit. This shit's like awesome to y'all, and they're like, hell yeah. I'm like, all right.
sorry guys, I'm in the chat right now. I'll let Empress Blue know. Yeah, yeah, everything. Let her know, and if you can, tell her to message me either on my YouTube, and if you can message me those links that she had for the 5G protection, because she was putting some stuff in what was that link or chat the other day, and that'd be pretty cool to talk about too.
Uber, go to the Walmart in Yucca Valley and go directly across the street from it for like 2 miles if you can. You'll see, I bet you'll see blurred out area because there's military radars all up there. I believe that's where they're doing a little 5G from this area because you ain't allowed to get just within the past year and a half, 2 years, you ain't allowed to get within a quarter mile of these radars.
And where they at? Oh, you're talking about the map?
Yeah. Uber's looking at the map. There's one directly across from Walmart, and there's one like kind of, I would say it's like southeast behind Walmart.
All right, let me show you guys some
military installations.
I'm gonna show you this. I don't. You haven't been around too much for my weather modification ones, huh? Flat Earth Unity.
Nah, but I'm on that shit, so pretty much nothing you gonna say will surprise me. But go on and throw something at me.
Oh, trust me, the info I got that's like my wheelhouse. But this isn't about that. I want to show you guys this because you guys right now, you're talking about where these towers are. Let me show you something because one of the guys that I get pretty much all my weather modification information from, he basically um, man, he basically does the like a map version of every single thing you can think of. So you're talking about you want to know where 5G towers are? Give me a second, I'll show you. It's crazy. You guys haven't seen this link yet, or been to this guy's website yet? If you want to know what's going on with everything, you have to go to this site, and wherever you live, you'll be able to see exactly what's in your area. I know a lot of you guys remember when I did the hike so I did a hike up here in my mountains. They have a S Air Force bases up here. Now they're not like you think where they're like all super guarded and weapons and stuff. Nope, it's just a site that they have. And lucky enough for me, I found out that basically it's a fucking huge laser there, and that laser itself is what I believe does a lot of the shooting in the ionosphere and whatnot. But more importantly, you guys can see it. But more importantly, there's XRAD, there's 5G antennas. I mean, you name it, it's up there. And I don't know if I was happy that it was there or I was worried because it was up in the mountains. The official site is a direct energy laser site. And then where the towers are at, it's considered an FAA surveillance radar site. What that means, I have no clue. What they do there, I believe they use that to trace the frequencies. But I digress. I want to show you guys this. So climateviewer3d.org is Jim Lee. He's the guy that does all the on HARP, all the weather modifications. Everything I know is basically from this guy. Go on here, and you can basically search for everything. So you want to find 5G? Let's find some 5G. See if this. Nope, that's not the 5G I was looking for.
Hey, Uber, 247 is a long ass street. It goes like, I think it goes all the way around Big Bear and ties into 111 or 110 or 10 or something like that.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm looking for. Believe it or not, I have ties out to where you're at. My great
Yeah, I
grandma
remember you saying.
lived out there like my whole life. I'm trying to find her street on here right now. She lived off. She lived off Old Woman Springs and like Roberts Road.
What's the thing called? Hold on. It's like man, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and keep building. I'm trying to find these different little things. He changed this damn site up, so I got to find it now. So much easier when he just left this normal. All right, here.
It's called the Integratron, and the man's name is George Van Tassel.
Oh, here's something I want to show you guys. Remember I was telling you guys can all go to like your local city halls and look at the paperwork and see where if they have contracts. On this climate viewer, if you go to live satellite imagery, engineered and weather modification, go down, then go to cloud seeding, generators, and experiments, and it has every single one of the harp-heaters.
No, but you know that holds so much relevance because, man, if people realize what we could just go and ask for, what so much is public record.
All right, here we go. So Santa Barbara. That right there. We're going wild. Who cares? Make that big right now. Aspirator. Basically the same thing as exhaust, but those little aspirators in your exhaust keep that from happening. They actually want it to happen. And what you're looking at now is a ground. Wait, damn it. My OBS is flipping out. Okay, so I'm sorry. So this is a ground-based cloud seeding machine. So just because, you know, we've always heard about the planes, they're doing it from the ground as well. And this is just one of many. Let's go back. You guys can continue build. I apologize. I just wanted to show you guys that. See where it's at. My Hangout just shut down. That's what it is. Let me get them back in here. I apologize, people. I had no idea. Start over. Yeah, I honestly, I have fixed everything. Right now, I'm looking at 2,000 kilobytes a second. I don't even know if that's good, but that's what I have. I would think that's enough. I've streamed with less and not had any problems. But hey, you know, shit happens. If I were you, that's my favorite part. They didn't get kicked out. I got kicked out. My bad, guys. My OBS dropped the Hangout. You guys there?
Yeah, man.
My bad. I apologize.
All good. I was just trying to see what the weather was like where y'all at.
Right now it's cold, but it's also San Diego cold, so I don't know if that means anything to people. I always say that people on the East Coast get pissed off when I tell them it's 75 degrees out here.
Oh, you say it's 75?
Right now I would say 65-ish.
That's the same what it is right here.
In the chat, if it is still buffering, let me know. You may want to try to turn down the quality of it. And to be honest, I literally have about, not gonna lie, 12 windows up right now. Kind of need to. My son is obsessed with Fortnite, so I'm downloading something as well. That's probably doing it too. I do apologize if it's buffering too bad.
Man, Fortnite took the world by storm, didn't it? PUBG and Fortnite.
Oh, my son loves it. I mean, he loves it. And I'm not gonna lie, I think he's better than most of the people you guys, you know, that stream on Twitch. I think he's better than them. The worst thing is, so he's been begging me. He's been begging me to let him stream, and I don't want to because obviously
you should set him up. You should set him up one.
See, I'm going to, but I got to figure out how to set it up at the same time where he's not going to be interacting trolls. Because I've had an issue with it, because y'all remember when I was being clone-defied, as I call it. When all the clones were messing with me. That's when my son wanted to start doing all that YouTube stuff, just kid stuff, little vlogs and stuff. And I literally deleted like 5 of his accounts because they were just too close to, complete names or locations or something. So I'm still teaching him YouTube logic before I want him to go on here. And I don't want to put him on here and just let him go. I don't think that's a good idea.
What is he playing? What does he play Fortnite on?
On Xbox.
Oh man, look, Xbox got the little company called Mixer. I think you have to be over 18, or I don't know how it works, but they don't allow profanity. They don't allow. Man, it's actually really awesome.
I know what you're talking about. It's one of the
children, because like I can let my kids watch people stream through there, and ain't got to worry about them like getting killed and screaming terrible shit.
Yeah, it's one of the Restream ones, right? The Restream sites.
Yeah, it's the one. It's the one that if you go to the little Xbox, the little center button or whatever, and you like push broadcast, it'll have you set up through Mix.
Okay, I see. I know what you're talking about then. Yeah, that I'm thinking about it. Everyone's doing all these the streaming on Restreams, and there's the new what you call it, Streamlab OBS. I don't, man, you get like 2 seconds into it, and you end up down a rabbit hole of restreaming and bit rate.
What is Streamlab?
Actually, I can show you. So Streamlab is the same thing as what do you call it? Starts with a P. Patreon. It's like Patreon. It's like so much easier if I show you. Like I'm gonna explain like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Second. Streamlab is the best way to explain it. Is Streamlab is how YouTube, Twitch streamers get the backgrounds, the overlays, the widgets, like alerts, like if someone subscribes, the whole bunch of bells and whistles go off and all that good stuff. That's basically what Streamlab is. It's a place where you can get all those widgets and fun OBS options stuff. Sure, I'm gonna yeah, see, I'm happy I'm not trying to. There we go. So this is my Streamlab. Basically, it's all the CSS codes, all like those weird property codes that you see if you inspect a page. Streamlab makes those. I'll give you guys an example. You guys can see. It's basically now Streamlab. What else are the other ones? Restream, Mixer. They're all OBSs basically now. So they used to be places where you get stuff for OBS. Now they are all their own OBSs now. And then there's other stream sites you can go to, and you can link everything. So like one of the big things everyone's doing, I know Jamie does it, Jamie Brown does it. If I get these Restream sites, I can live stream on my YouTube. I can live stream on my Twitch. YouNow, I can basically live stream on any social media network, streaming network at the same time. That's what all these new restream sites are. Now, convenient, yes, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm trying to keep my what you call it, the all my social media up to date, because there's like 5 or 6 different sites I go to and stuff like that. But the main thing is, it's like, if miss one day on Twitter, you screw yourself. So I try to stay away from all those restream ones because it actually is added stress for me. But like right now, I'm showing you. Oh, you fuck! I keep forgetting. You guys can't see unless I share it.
Nah, that's how it works. But I don't fuck with social media, man. This is about as social as I get.
See, I I hate social media, but when you're trying to like get the truth and research, I kind of have to start going everywhere. Is what it was. Like, there's so many different sites, and that's how you get that information that everyone's looking for. Damn it! This thing did it again. Oh, I know. Share, damn it. This thing was doing this earlier. I can't stand this computer. Alright, fuck it, we'll do it. Okay, now you can see it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is my Streamlab. So basically, let me find the widget. So like, alert box. Like on most of the live streams, if someone subscribes, all the little doodads go all over the OBS and says blah 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 subscribed. That's basically how it's done. It's all done through this Streamlabs site.
Oh yeah.
So what's it called? But yeah, I mean, I like Streamlabs because you don't have to like search endlessly to find all the stuff you want to put on your stream. Like for this one, like I was saying, like the alert box, it's easy. It's the so if I get a subscriber, it pops out, it goes off. You won't be able to see it. I know. You know what it is? I stopped doing it how I used to do. I have to literally share my OBS. Okay, here we go. Everyone in the chat's like, "Come on, man, just fucking quit changing the screen. I'm trying to look at it." Okay, I can't. I won't be able to show you, but if you're looking on the YouTube page, let me see. So like, subscriber. Wait, listen. Do it. Wait for it. Yeah. Okay. It didn't make any sense. There it goes. Did you hear that? Yeah. So basically, what it does.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, it gives you all the alerts, all these little functions that you can do to make your stream cool. I can make the chat box different. I mean, it is the night and day of whether or not you have a stream that looks half-assed decent, I guess. I mean, there's dozens of
So
these
that's
things.
why everybody shit looks so cookie cutter and shit nowadays, huh? You remember, like, I would say a year and a half, 2 years ago, that shit was like, man, how is they doing? How
Oh
they
yeah,
make it look like their own thing? Yeah,
yeah.
now I see.
This is one of just many sites that have all these options, and I mean it's everything. It's all our known all the chats are actually on the screen of the OBS. So when you're watching the stream, you can see the chat even though it's not live. That's by coming through here because I can get the chat box, and then I go to another website that makes my my chat box invisible, so it blends in with the background. I mean, there's so many different things you can do. It's fucking crazy. This is my favorite. I just made this one today.
Hey, never mind. I'll talk to you another time.
No worries.
Smoke weed every day.
I got something to holler about.
Smoke weed every day.
Actually,
Say it one more time. I was middle of something on the YouTube
no,
side.
it's all good. I just said I got something to holler at you about when we get done stream.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what the back chat is for, my friend. What's going on? Okay.
What I miss?
Not a damn thing. Flat FEUNITY was asking me kind of about like what restreams and Streamlab was, so I've shown him my Streamlab.
I also asked what the weather was like where you at, Dre.
For the past, I mean, this whole week has been pretty shitty. We only had like one decent day, but we're supposed to be getting a snowstorm or some bullshit. I don't know what is. I mean, it's decent outside right now, or whatever. It's a little chilly, but they talking about we might mess around and get some snow tonight or some shit.
Snow.
Yeah, wasn't it
Look.
like Maine or Rhode Island or one of them little places got hit with a snowstorm out of nowhere, and New York also got some snow out of nowhere, I believe. I was really just asking what the temperature was like, because
Wives' tale. You can't catch a cold unless you're exposed to the
come on,
cold
buddy.
virus.
You know, I already know. I was just saying that's
Well,
what
yeah, no, but a lot of people actually still believe that shit, you know, and they bound be like, oh, if you go outside and your head is wet or some shit, you're gonna get pneumonia. It don't work like that.
Look, man, my girlfriend take a shower before she go to work. She work at a little Mexican spot with a bunch of folks from from Mexico. And every time she goes in wet, they're like, "You're going to get sick. Do not get your hair wet." And she come in every day, like, still tell her, "You're
Yeah,
gonna
that shit is
you're
crazy.
gonna get sick."
Yeah. But nah, I mean, like, but typically though, like I'd say a typical day in January, you might be looking at like 14, 15 degrees on average, like maybe 20, 25 on
What about
average.
nighttime? Like, what's the nighttime in the wintertime like?
Nighttime, you definitely going down to at least.
Every time, Sean.
What did you do? Who else just did you go out and come back, or did just Dre get kicked? Ah, okay. Man, this doesn't make no damn sense.
Damn.
Okay, so I got green lights. My OBS is green.
Well, I'm on my cell phone.
Okay, so maybe you got.
I think that's what it is, y'all. Look, Miss Karen over at Sun and Moon, she the one who pointed out to me. She said that every time that people get kicked off like that, she asks, and she say almost every one of them is always on a
It's
mobile
always
device.
Yeah, it's always when you're on a cell phone. It don't happen when you're on a computer. I've never gotten kicked off of my computer unless it got hacked. But yeah, it's only with the cell phone as far as I know.
That's crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's irritating as fuck.
Yeah, it is. It could be something with the signals jumping servers though, or some bullshit. Fuck knows.
We'll put it this way.
That's stupid.
I can't get any lower my
You know, it's
my
just a new
bandwidth, basically.
satellite, Dre. That's why it had to jump to a new satellite. Excuse me, Sean.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Yeah. You said that shit had to jump to a new satellite. On some real shit. Satellites, I mean, if you really think about it, satellites traditionally, for what they claim that satellites are used for, they're obsolete with all this fucking cell phone towers and